At the Wexner Medical Center, we provide care to patients and also support the research and education related to healthcare. And in IT, it is now the plumbing of getting all that work done. We help our doctors and nurses and the use of their system. We program the system so that they can take better care of patients. We set up the system so that the patients can pay their bill. We have an app that we support that they can use on their phone to be able to maybe renew prescriptions. All of those things take setup and programming to enable.
Simple Plan IT is a digital risk management firm. And so basically in layman's terms, what we do is we use behavior-based analytics to actually defend businesses against cyber attacks, both internal and external.
So the Mid-Ohio Food Collective is the Mid-Ohio Food Bank, our farm, our pharmacy programs, and a number of other community outreach programs, all centered primarily around food. We have a food perspective in the work that we do out in the community. The Fresh Track platform is now being adopted by Feeding America at a national level so that we're able to take what we built here, came out of a simple idea, and we're able to give it away now to over 200 food banks across the country and about 60,000 charity-based organizations. What that means for us is a culmination of a dream that in real time we can serve our hungry neighbors, whether they're here in Columbus, Ohio or in Columbus, Georgia.
The IT field is wonderful because every company in the world needs IT resources. Every government needs IT resources. Every city has IT jobs, and so the opportunities are amazing.
A career in IT is super important or super valuable in the sense that it brings so many options and longevity. Options in the sense of, if you think about it, everything around us touches technology, is being impacted by technology. Whether it's the remote watches that you're wearing on your wrist now, the TVs, everything is connected, and we communicate so much via use of technology that the industry's constantly changing, evolving. Don't feel like you have to know everything all at once because you don't need to be the smartest person in the room. Technology is one of those things where it's more of a team player game than it is an individual aspect. But every perspective brings value whenever you're looking at a solution or looking to find a solution to a problem.
I came into this work as a volunteer. I had spent a number of years in the business world working with billion-dollar corporations. I wish I'd have known how fulfilling this work is, how amazing it is to come to work every day and know that somebody is going to go home and eat tonight because I moved my mouse around, typed on a keyboard, wrote on a whiteboard, and came up with really great ideas and worked with people to do that.
One, adaptability. Be a creative thinker. Think outside the box. Take the limitations off because technology removes all barriers and limitations. You're only limited by your creativity and what you can think of. And in addition to that, be a good communicator. If you can solve problems and you can communicate, then you can excel in the world of IT.
I think an innate curiosity to try to understand maybe if a technology is not functioning well, why? So that ability to kind of dig in and look for the right answer to something to be able to get it to work just perfectly. And I do think that customer service skill, because almost no matter what job you get, you'll have to explain it to somebody that knows less than you about the technology. And so how do you help them understand the technology and the best way to use it, but not overwhelm them with all the technical terms. We do love our acronyms in technology, and so really provide them a way to understand just enough to be a great user.
Being a great listener, and being a team player. Lots of times you think of a coder or a software developer as somebody who just sits at their computer day in and day out. But in fact, we interact with our users, we interact with the customers, the neighbors that we're serving.